Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Today I will explain about parabola. So before going to learn about parabola, we should learn the definition of the parabola. It's a very simple definition. To understand the parabola definition, we should take that a fixed line is a fixed line means it is not changing. It is the position of this line is not changing, and this is the a fixed point. It is also not changing here. It is a fixed here, and a point is moving such that yes, such that this is the point P. So it is moving as distance from the point to the fixed point and distance to the fixed line is same. Like this, SP distance is equal to the distance PM. So in that way the point is moving. Example, if the point is came here, it become that here is the point P2, it's moving up to here, and SP2 is equal to the PM2. The same way if the point move up to here, so take as the point to P3, so the distance from the SP3 is equal to the P3M3. So in that way, if you join the all the points like this, they form the one curve. So this is called the parabola. So here we can define that here. It is the locus of the point P. This the locus of point P moving such that the distances from the fixed point and the fixed line are equal. So SP is equal to PM. SP is equal to PM. In that way, the point is moving. So then the locus of the point P is become a parabola. In that way, we can define the parabola. Next, we have to go for the equation of parabola. In parabola, this is the fixed line and this is the fixed point. So the fixed point is called as the focus and the fixed line is called as the directrix, and the line passing through the focus and making the 90 degrees angle are perpendicular to the directrix is called as the axis of parabola. So mainly should think about the focus, directrix, and this point is called as the vertex. A is called as the vertex, and if you take the projection of S on the line L, just take as a Z. So these are the main points on the parabola. So here A is midpoint of Z and S. It means here the ZS is divided by the two equal parts by the A. So here, so these are the terms which we can occur in the parabola. So we have to see once again, in the parabola the fixed point is called as the focus and the fixed line is called as the directrix, and the line passing through the focus perpendicular to the directrix is called as the axis of parabola. And here A is called here vertex of the parabola and Z is called the projection of the S on the directrix. So these are the main points on the parabola. So now let us derive the equation for the parabola. This is the parabola and this is the directrix and this is the axis of parabola. So I'm taking that here, this is the vertex A, this is the focus S, this is the projection of S on the directrix, that is the Z, this is the L is the directrix. So to find out the equation of parabola, I'm taking that A as origin, that is the A is equal to 0, 0, and SA is equal to that is small a. So now when a is equal to 0 comma 0 and SA is equal to small a, then the point S become a comma 0. Why? Because when it is the origin, so this is become the y-axis, and so on the x-axis the value is increasing from 0 to a, 0 1 2 3 up to a. So therefore it become that here a comma 0, and y value is 0, y coordinate 0 on this x-axis, and a is what here 0 comma 0 taken already. So now a is the midpoint of the z and s, then so this is also become a. So when sa is a, then zA also become a. So if s become a comma 0, then z become minus a comma 0. I'm taking that here z, the projection of the s on the characteristics is equal to minus a comma 0. So now take that, then so it is the line parallel to the what here y axis. This is the y dash, this is the x dash. In this case the line L is parallel to the y axis, therefore on this line the points are like this. It is the minus a comma 0, then minus a comma 1, minus a comma 2. If you go down, minus a comma minus 1, minus a comma minus 2, in this way. So means on this line the x value is fixed, that is the minus a. Therefore we can take the equation of directrix, that is L, is x is equal to minus a. Take it, x is equal to minus a means become the x plus a is equal to 0. This is the equation of directrix, and I'm taking that here the equation of axis also. It is the axis is x axis, and the equation of this one y is equal to 0. Why? Because on the x axis the value of y always 0, so y is equal to 0. So now we have to derive the equation of parabola. For the purpose I'm taking a point P on the parabola, that is point P x comma y, and from the definition the distance from the fixed point is SP, and from the fixed line is PM. So both are equal, therefore SP is equal to PM. This is the definition of parabola. Then SP is what here, take the distance formula from P to S, become that here x minus a whole square plus y minus 0 whole square root. So here the distance formula x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square is equal to the distance from the point to the line. So we have learned that here the distance from x1 y1 to the line ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So we have learned the first here, that is distance d is equal to mod of ax1 plus by1 plus c by under root of a square coefficient of x plus b square coefficient of y. So this is the formula. We can apply the formula to take the distance from the P to the line L. What is the line L here? That is the x plus c is equal to 0. Therefore become that here mod of, should write the x value here, therefore x only, y value is not there, therefore take the 0 plus a by under root of, have the square of the x coefficient, nothing but 1 square plus, there is no y, therefore take the 0. Become that here the root of x minus a whole square plus y minus 0 whole square is equal to, it is the root 1 means 1 only, needed to write, it is x plus a. So apply the square on both sides to remove the root. From that square will get cancelled here. Get that x minus a whole square, we have to expand with the formula x minus a minus b whole square, become that x square plus a square minus 2 ax a square plus b square minus 2ab form plus y square is equal to x plus a whole square, x square plus a square plus 2ax. If you observe here, x square get cancelled, and a square get cancel. Get that here 2ax minus 2a x plus y square is equal to 2ax. Now y square is equal to 2ax plus 2ax. It become that y square is equal to 4ax. This is the equation of the parabola. Y square is equal to 4ax. In that way we can be derive the equation of parabola. So this is the important question for the IP examination for 4 marks or 7 marks. So very important. That is what here, the derivation of the parabola equation, that is y square is equal to 4x. So in this way the value of a is the distance from the a to s, and x comma y are the point on the parabola. That way this is the equation of parabola. Next, nature of curve. So here you have that y square is equal to 4ax. This is the y square is equal to 4ax. It is the parabola. So if you observe here, the curve is like this, and this is the directrix. Okay, so if you observe here, this is the origin, that is the vertex a. This is the axis, that is the x-axis, is the axis of the parabola also, the x dash, and this is the y-axis, y dash. So if you observe here, first of all, so if you observe here, y square is equal to 4ax. If x is equal to 0, if x is equal to 0, what we have here? So we got that here y square is equal to 4ax means 4a into 0. Then y square becomes 0, y is equal to 0. Okay, now you get the two values for the y, is 0 comma 0 or 0. So if you observe here, so 0 comma 0 is the point on the parabola, means it is passing through the origin, Next, second property. So if you observe here, if the x value is increasing here, the y value also increase like this. So means here, so if you increase the x value, the y value is going on increasing. Means here the two ends of this curve is not meeting at any point. That's what is a open curve. Therefore parabola is a open curve. And if you observe here, for the any value of x, for example y square is equal to 4ax, for the any x, y is equal to root of 4ax, or become that here 2 plus or minus 2 root ax, y is equal. For the any value of x, we got the two values, that is two y values, that is the plus or minus and root of 2ax, 2 and root of 2 into the root of ax. So that means here for the any value of x we got the two values, means can understand here for the x value we got the two values, that is equal and opposite sign, they have the equal and opposite sign. Okay, that's why can understand here about the x-axis the curve is symmetric, therefore it is the symmetric about x-axis. We can understand here the upper part of this curve is same as the lower part of the curve, therefore it is the symmetric about the x-axis. So next here, if you observe that here is the y-axis is the tangent to this curve at the point A. So at 0 comma 0 or A, the y-axis y dash is become the tangent to this curve. So these are the main key points we can understand by this figure. So that here first of all, so the curve is passing through the parabola passing to the 0 comma 0, and it is a open curve. The two ends of this curve is not meet at any point, because if you increase the x value, the y value also will be increased. So and it is symmetric about the x-axis. That means if you fold about the x-axis like this, the two ends will be meet, the two curves will be meet. So that's why you can understand here. So this curve is symmetric about x-axis. The upper part and lower part have the same area. And last one, so at the point A, y dash is the tangent to this curve. So by this we understand here the nature of the curve. Next, various forms of parabola. So till now we had seen the curve, that is y square is equal to 4ax. So in the curve, so this is the parabola, this is the directrix, and this is the axis of parabola. And if it is the A and it is focus fixed point S, and this is the directrix L, so we should take that in this case the vertex A is equal to 0, 0, and AS is small a, that's why S become focus is S is equal to A, 0, because it is the x-axis and this is the origin, so this is the y-axis. In this case A become 0, 0 and S become A, 0. Why? Because here the value of x is increasing up to here, it become that A, 0, and here this point become from A to S is A. So then Z to A also A, because A is the midpoint of Z and S. Then Z become minus A, 0, and then the directrix equation here. So on this line the value of x is fixed, that's why I take that here x is equal to minus a. So then become that x plus a is equal to 0, and the axis of parabola become, it is x-axis, nothing but its equation is y is equal to 0. Then the curve y square is equal to minus 4ax. Here this is, if you, it is a small trick to remember that it is the x is positive, that's why we taken the curve towards the positive side of x. It is the x is negative, that's why take the curve to the negative side of the x-axis, it become like this. Now this is the directrix, this is the vertex A, this is the fixed point S, the directrix. So in this case vertex A is equal to 0, 0, nothing but origin. So SA is A and AZ also A, therefore the focus S is equal to, here distance is A, that's why you have to take the negative of A, 0. Why? Because this side the value is decreasing, this side value is increasing, therefore the Z, the projection of S become that minus plus A, 0, because here this is the A, this will become the A, 0, and then the directrix equation become that equation here. So on this line the value of x always A, that's why I take that x is equal to A or x minus A is equal to 0. This is the equation of directrix in the parabola. And then the axis become x-axis only, its equation y is equal to 0. Why? Because here the x-axis only going through the focus, and then we take that here x square is equal to 4ay. So here we have the 4ay, so y is positive, that's why the curve is at the part of positive y-axis like this. This is the curve, so it is slippery, that's why you can't draw properly. So and this is become the restricts, so let's take as the x-axis x dash, this is the y-axis y dash. In this case what is the vertex is A, that is nothing but origin, vertex is A, 0, 0 origin, and focus, this is the focus S. So what is the S here? So SA is equal to A. So on this axis the x value is fixed here, that is 0, and y value will increase here 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, here become that 0, a. So become that here focus S is equal to 0, A, and the z value, the projection of s on the restricts, z is equal to become that a 0 comma minus a. So on this y-axis the x value is 0, and from here to here x y coordinate increasing, from a to z the y coordinate is decreasing, that's why it become 0 comma minus a. Then the restrictive equation y is equal to minus a. Why? Because on this line the y value is fixed, there is the minus a, therefore become that y plus a is equal to 0. This is the equation of characteristics, and the axis become is y axis, and the equation is y axis become x is equal to 0. Next as you see, x square is equal to minus 4ay. Here we have the minus of y, so therefore the curve in the part of the negative of y axis, therefore this is the curve, this is the directrix, and this is the vertex a, this is the focus s, this is the directrix l, this is the projection of s on l z. Then here vertex a is equal to 0 comma 0, and focus s is equal to, here from here to here is the a, but here a is negative here, therefore take that 0 comma minus a, and z is equal to 0 comma a, because the y value increasing upwards and y value decreasing downwards, that's why. So z become 0 comma a and s become 0 comma minus a, and the equation of directrix is what here. So on this line the value of y coordinate is same, what is here is a, therefore take that y is equal to a, or y minus a is equal to, this is the equation of directrix in this case, and the axis become is what here y axis only, and its equation is x is equal to 0 because the x value is 0 on the y axis. So these are the 4 forms you should understand to do the problems in exercise. These are the 4 forms and 4 equations. In the each diagram you have to able to find the vertex, focus, and directrix equation and axis equation, then you can solve the problems very easily.